Welcome to another podcast by Denise, your host of Denise's Dialogue. Any questions or comments about today's podcast, please email her at denisesdialogue@gmail.com.
Welcome back to another episode of Denise's Dialogue. Today, I am here with Morpheus Black,
As usual.
Neve, and Xavier.
Hi. What's up?
Where could we find you at, Neve?
Huh?
Are you on TikTok?
Social
Yeah.
media.
I'm on TikTok, and my TikTok name is official Neve _11037. But you can also find him somewhere too.
All right, where are you at?
Where
Are
you at, Zay?
Wait, do I spell my
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Where are you on TikTok? Are you on TikTok or somewhere?
Yeah, Hobbs 13S.
Hobbs 13S.
Hobbs 13S, and he has what, 600 followers?
666.
And how many you have? Neve?
Wow.
839.
Nice.
Wow. I have like 39.
That is nice. TikTok.
Well, today we will be talking about traveling with kids.
Traveling with kids, and now,
Specifically going on cruises with children.
yes. Now the thing is, the traveling with kids is the same thing with TSA pre-check.
Mm-hmm.
If you have that, your kids automatically get it.
Oh, do they?
Yes,
I
didn't
didn't
know
know
that.
kids go to pre-check through the pre-check line with you. And then back
Okay,
to
wait a minute. So if I have it, I guess does the kids have to be a certain age?
any
or-
any minors that are traveling with you go through the same line with you. You stay together.
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
one band, one sound. That's the only time
yeah,
that
yeah,
it counts
yeah.
for anything. Okay. Now, even when you get on your cruise ship, like we said, Carnival, if you have fast food fun, like I said, if only one person in the cabin uses fast food fun, and it's covered, it covers the whole cabin. Everybody in the cabin has fast food fun. That means the kids too.
yeah, I know about that part, but I didn't know the TSA thing.
Yeah. Okay. So now, like we were saying in the podcast, when the vacation podcast, plan the vacation, we said there's a lot of things for kids to do while on the ship. Now, Neve and Xavier, they have firsthand information about doing things on the ship.
Yeah,
for
they've been on
kids.
several cruises.
They've been on several cruises.
4.
When Neve first started cruising, the place for the kids on the ship was called Camp Carnival. Through the years, by the time Xavier got old enough to go on a cruise, it was called Camp Ocean. And when it was reclassified as Camp Ocean, the kids were broken down in different categories. I think they were like worms and
No, it was
Penguin.
it was penguins, stingrays,
Yeah.
and then sharks.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
So,
get worms.
so Neve, on your first cruise, what group were you in?
I was a stingray.
What about you, Xavier?
I was a stingray.
Okay. So now I take it you're no longer a stingray. No. So you are what now? A sea lion
A shark.
or shark? Oh, a shark. Okay.
Said sea lion.
Okay, Xavier, what are you? Would you still be a penguin?
No, I was never a penguin. I was a
At
stingray.
11,
Now I'm a
I think
I'm a
they
shark.
do 12 and up as a shark, and I think 11 through like 9ish, I think is a
9 to
stingray.
11, okay.
And then like 8 to like maybe 5 or 6 is like a penguin.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So basically, when you book your cruise and they see you're going with kids, you're offered the chance to register the kids for that program.
Yes.
And first day on the ship, you can take and drop them off. Now, when they get a certain age, they are able to sign themselves out. But
I think it's about like 10 or something.
yeah, I think so.
It's when you're a shark. When you're a shark, you're allowed to sign yourself out with your little card or whatever.
The sign and sale
Sign
card.
myself out all the time.
It's what?
Go get a drink.
Go get a drink.
He said he signs himself out. He would be able to sign himself out all the time. Go get a drink or something.
And then-
Apple juice.
You don't want to do that. So anyway, as adults, you go down to the front desk, the other place, you sign your kids in. They go in. You can see the room, see there's activities in the room, but you don't know what goes on with your kids once you walk away.
Yeah.
So you guys are both here to explain to us what happens behind the scenes. So we'll start with you, Neve. Tell us about your first time.
Well, as my first time there, they like just showed us like what the things were that we could do and like all the kids and stuff. And normally they'll let us do free time and play on like some of the computers that are there or just play with any games or toys. Or sometimes we'll do like group activities out on like the floor and like as a like whole group as one.
So when you say show you things that was there, I mean, like what was it?
Well, while we were there, they had like computers with like Xboxes and PlayStations hooked up to them for us to play games, and then they had like a big set of like board games for us to play, and then they had like building blocks and then a whole separate area for you to play Just Dance on the TV.
Now, when you say Xboxes and PlayStations, so what are they like? Shooting games?
They had like Minecraft on there, just like the normal games you'd find on an Xbox.
Okay.
They don't have shooting games, do they? Like
Division, Call of
Yeah,
Duty,
no.
so nothing like that for kids. Okay, that's what I was concerned. Like kids
okay.
wasn't going there playing.
They
shooting
have
games.
like normally like the one that you see the most is already set up is like Minecraft already set up. But if you
okay.
want to play another game, they come over and they'll help you with that.
And there was also Crash too.
Yeah,
It was-
what's the name of that?
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
It's where you like play as this guy and you just like do like a running. It's like a running.
So you're a
game.
bandit
Oh, okay.
and you're crashing
No.
into people.
No, he like crashed. His plane
What
crashed.
was that, Xavier? I can't hear you.
It was an animal.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's a bandicoot.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I never heard of that.
my mom plays it all the time.
Crash Bandicoot.
Coot.
Never heard of that one
C-O-O-T.
before.
Interesting.
Okay.
So now, Xavier, what about your experience the first time you went there?
I was nervous, and there was a lot of group games, and sometimes I didn't want to participate.
Sometimes you didn't want to participate. Why not?
Because I got nervous and I felt like people were gonna make fun of me and stuff.
You got nervous and you thought people would go out in the group games?
it's probably because he's not used to being
In a group.
around people that he didn't know without somebody that he knows.
So as the day went on, you got better at it?
Yeah, kids were like nice, and I liked how as a Stingray you got to do like group activities. Like sometimes they'll take the Stingrays out for dinner, like. They'll take us out to the buffet and we'll all have dinner together. Or sometimes we'll go out near the pools and stuff.
No, really?
Yeah.
Did you do the scavenger hunt?
Yeah.
You did that too?
So what was the scavenger? Because I know the Vay told us something about the scavenger hunt. What was your scavenger hunt about? You don't remember, do you?
I do.
You got that. I don't remember. Look on my face. So, Neve, what was your scavenger hunt about?
They gave you a list of like descriptions of a person. So like for example, like somebody with green eyes, and you'd have like two people with you. So as a group of 3, you'd travel around the boat and ask someone to sign their name. Like
Somebody with green eyes.
yeah, with green eyes or like freckles or
Wow.
brown hair. And it was just a way for us. It was like the beginning thing, just for a way to us get around the boat and get to know each other, and then like know the people on the boat too.
No, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
It was fun.
So now, outside of what's it called again? Camp Ocean.
Yeah.
Camp Ocean.
Outside of Camp Ocean, what else was there for kids to do?
There was a water slide that went fast, and it went so fast I hit my head.
You hit your head.
Okay. I wasn't ready for that.
It was a water slide that went so fast you hit your head.
And there was a bunch of kids at the top. They were sitting there, and if somebody like fell and looked, they laughed at them.
So kids laughing at each other because somebody fell.
Well, that's what they're supposed to do. I would have laughed at it too.
Yup.
So you hit your head and somebody else fell.
Oh no, they wasn't laughing at me.
There was 2 different times. I'm thinking.
There was 2 slides.
I remember that giant slide from what floor was that? Like the Serenity deck, I believe.
No, it wasn't Serenity Deck.
Well, what's under that? Well, whichever one is under that. Yeah. The spa deck.
So y'all did the water slide. You hit your head. Somebody else fell.
Not they didn't fall off the slide, but they
So- They fell into the slide.
yeah.
So they fell into the slide,
Well,
and
I'm sure
But-
they didn't get hurt though.
No, they seemed fine.
so they fell into the slide. So they went down backwards or something.
kind of sideways.
Yeah, sideways. So that's why everybody was laughing.
Yeah,
Was you laughing?
I tried not to.
So that's called karma. That's why you went and hit your head afterwards. So, Neve,
Yeah.
tell me, what do you do after the Camp Ocean?
Well, after Camp Ocean, they do have like a bunch of the fun stuff to do around boat. Like my favorite thing is the sports area where they have that little basketball court and then the golf section.
The golf. Oh yes, the miniature golf.
Oh, the place where I
The
beat the pop.
I'm the
Yeah.
king. I'm the king.
No,
I'm the king of golf on VR too. By the way.
no,
That
I'm
made
clearly
me
better.
feel-
I beat
That
you
I
twice.
don't believe.
Yeah, I am.
I beat
I'm
him
pretty good.
twice.
The
Wait
king
a
against who though? Yourself?
Anybody comes up against me.
Why nobody be
I beat
playing
you.
with you?
I beat you.
I beat him twice.
I had three people
Wow.
that I didn't even know showed up in the room one day when I was practicing. They were like, they got out. They like, we can't deal with this.
I don't believe that for nothing, but okay.
So now
right.
outside of the miniature golf, the slide where Xavier hit his head and Smitey fell backwards.
Sideways.
Sideways, he says.
So anything else you want to add about what kids your age can expect when they get on a cruise boat?
Well, going to Camp Ocean and you see all those people, it was this thing whenever you like walked around the boat and you can like see some of your friends outside. And then like they had some other stuff that I kind of don't remember, but like it was fun. Like I think sometime around like the first day or something, and they have the DJ up and they play like one of those songs and then they all like dance to it on the deck. And that's always fun to watch and dance to.
So
sounds
so
cool.
they took the kids to see that, but they
And
did.
they all,
So they took y'all to see that, but y'all couldn't participate. Because was that adults doing that, or just that was everybody?
it was everybody. It was one of those general songs, like one of those cha-cha songs.
Cha cha
okay.
slide.
Yeah.
And at night they play a movie. One time it was Doctor Strange. The next time it was a ring.
Oh, on the giant
Flat screen.
flat screen.
Okay.
Everybody was in the pool.
Yeah, and they also
Okay.
have their theater show that the captain like tells you like the theater shows in the beginning every night at a certain time on the boat, and those are always fun to watch, especially the ones with like the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
And there was one of the shows. I could have had the chance to sit next to one of the actors, but I
Really?
was too scared to
Why?
because I didn't want to sit next to nobody random, so I sat next to Pop Pop.
Oh, okay.
And the vase sat right there.
You don't have to be scared as long as Pop Papa's around.
And I can see you, and I can see them, and I gave them the eye like, don't make me do the unthinkable. It'd be heinous.
What are you, Batman?
Am I Batman?
Could be the black version.
Goodness.
Wow. What are you,
Kids.
Batman? Anyway. Anyway, so that there is a lot of stuff for kids to do on a cruise boat.
Yeah, they're always busy.
Always. There's always something to do, something to see, people to
I think
meet.
the only time we really had to pick them up was what, around lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
No, they fed us lunch.
Yeah, lunch day. food.
Yeah, we can pick you up if you want to.
Yeah, lunchtime, dinner time, and
I remember when we went to Puerto Rico, Neve didn't even want to get off the boat,
I was having too much fun
so we
with my
left her.
friends.
Until I started swimming with the fishes. I thought I was Aquaman.
So, again, like I said, there's a lot of stuff for kids to do on a cruise boat. So, if you go on vacation, most places you travel to will have things for kids to do. So, there is really no reason to leave your kids home when you go on vacation because there's a lot of things for them to do,
Yeah, especially cruises.
especially cruises.
Yeah, aren't there like certain cruises even made just for kids too? Like,
Oh, there's
Disney,
Disney.
yeah, but
yeah.
That's a lot of kids.
we don't, since we never experienced that, I can't quote anything on it.
No, we just see it from a distance.
See it from a distance.
Never been on a Disney cruise, but at some point we probably will go on one. But we have to deal with all those kids. But in the meantime, I'm signing off for tonight. Thank you.